Hey, what's up, guys? It's hard. It's hard for me to even get on here today and tell this one. But, whoo, I did it. I really did it this time. I I made my biggest fantasy football blunder of my entire life. I really did it. And it was a culmination of a bad season. Things went wrong for me all year, like losing by 1/100th of a point on Monday night, like the last play. Like my opponent has Cook and I'm up like 17 and there's like 14 seconds left. I'm like, all right, he's not going to run. Buffalo, the running back Cook, well, he's not going to run. They need 70 yards, like 69-yard screen pass, like crazy shit. Nooch loses by 1/100th. So I needed help. I needed help to get in. And I did something this year that I'm never going to do again. I don't give a shit if my quarterback goes down week 2 next year. Aaron Rodgers style, week 1, 4 plays. I'm not going with 2 quarterbacks. I screwed myself between Lamar Jackson and Trevor Lawrence all year. You start one, the other one does good, vice versa. And then I got rid of Trevor when he hurt his ankle. I lost again. And all of a sudden, like, I was in like kamikaze mode. After my live stream Sunday morning, I was in a wacky mood, and events unfolded, and it just led me down a path to fuck myself over the most royal of highnesses of my whole life. What is it, Nooch? Spit it out. All right. Remember I said that there was a little fat guy reporting with a fucking raincoat? I got bad luck. Mike Lombardi. There's always a little chubby guy giving me bad information. I'll tell you something. I'm watching. Here's how it started. I'm looking at the weather again on a Sunday. Torrential downpours all across the country. Pause. Did you see what C.J. Stroud did in the Meadowlands? Did you see C.J. Stroud, 91 yards? Okay? That's what I was thinking. I have Lamar Jackson. You know where I'm going now. Ravens beat the Rams. Ravens beat the Rams overtime. Just taking you there. Lamar, 300 yards. Passing. 70 on the ground in a fucking torrential downpour. So anyway, there's this little guy in a rain jacket, and it looks like the heavens are pissing on him. And he's like, they're not even out here for warm-ups. And behind them, the field is the tarp. He's like, they got the tarp out here and everything. And I'm like, all right, don't get scared, Johnny. Just because it's been an unlucky year, don't freeze. So I took Lamar out. And now I'm looking across the country for nice weather games and what quarterback could do this and that. So I see Will Levis, and I put him in my other league, which I lost anyway. That's how it's going for me. But in my league, I sat Lamar Jackson, and I put in Dobbs, man. Oh my God. I thought it was gonna be a total washout in the Baltimore game, and I thought Lamar Jackson was going to have the day C.J. Stroud had, like 90, 100 yards, and I was, I guess, totally wrong, and I started Dobbs. So now the kicker is, I needed to win to get in the playoffs. I lost by 28. But if you take Dobbs' 4 that he gave me off that board for my starting quarterback, so now I need 32. I would have needed 33 to win. I look at what Lamar had, 33. Oh, I would have won by 1, and the guy that I needed to lose was up all weekend, and his opponent had DeAndre Hopkins, and those touchdowns last night made him lose. So when I looked this morning, I'm looking at his spot. If you put Lamar Jackson's points on my points, I have more points than him in the tiebreaker. Not only did I make the wrong call, I blew my whole season. You know, you gotta be able to laugh about it, man. I got the yips from all the bad breaks and inconsistency and I tried to get ahead of myself with benching Lamar in the rain, and I messed up. And isn't Josh Dobbs an astronaut? I'm thinking like, oh, astronaut had a bye week. Jefferson's coming back. Oh, everyone knows so much. Aeronautics, yeah, space aeronautics. Fucking astronaut. He couldn't. Yeah, he looked like an astronaut out there. Well, anyway, I benched Lamar, started Dobbs. The difference was 32. Lamar put up a 33. I won. The guy I needed to lose lost on the last second of Monday Night Football with Hopkins. Everything. I would have had the fantasy miracle that I'm always saying. It could happen. It could happen. It happened, and I was out. Boys, give it to me. Oh man. You know what? The one lesson I've learned from this whole season is you have to have patience, man. Like Saquon Barkley is coming back around now. Like a couple months ago, people were like, "Oh, Barkley," like because he got a little nicked up. Like he's carrying the rock 20 times in December now. You know, like nobody stays solid every week. You gotta hold on to your guys. You gotta start your guys. I think one quarterback is the way to go, and God forbid he goes down, or the bye week, then you pick up somebody else. But you don't get mixed up. That's what I've learned. You got to have patience. I learned I have to exercise more patience, and I think maybe juggling quarterbacks could be a dangerous game where you never catch on the right loop. I don't think I'm going to do that ever again either. But every loss is a learning experience, and we will be back. I'm a resilient guy. Don't worry. I got a ring. Don't worry. I'll be back. I'll be studied. I'll be back. Good luck to the JFFL guys in the playoffs, and we're going to do the playoff preview for every league probably coming tomorrow and before the weekend. All right, Nooch Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe.